Hey guys, this is your girl Nyakere. Welcome to ALOT Sanctuary. I am going to be talking about the 12-week year as well as how to speed up and slow down and know how to do that. In the live that I did today, I was talking about how to listen to your body when you need to pivot goals and pivot things in your reality to increase health and wealth. I'm a high performance and leadership coach, and I love helping ambitious women really dive into, instead of leading and achieving in everything under the sun, leading and achieving in your divine mission and divine calling. So with the 12-week year, it was the first book that I actually read or listened to. It was an audiobook on Audible, and I'll link down that below. You can get a free membership if you are interested in doing that for 30 days. With the 12-week year, it's been very impactful so far for me. So the concept of it is like, instead of having 12 months to do and achieve your goals, you actually have 12 weeks or 1 quarter to achieve the goals that you would achieve in a year. So in like actually 1 whole year, it consists of like 4 years in 1 year. The concept of why I really like it is because it's helped me with really shifting my thought process. It's helped me with my momentum and ability. I would say the first week was actually pretty challenging. So my main goal for this segment is to just focus on Nyakere, and like, you know, I do all these wonderful things. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I have all these different responsibilities that I do and that God has called me to do and that I enjoy. So that's like my first priority. But with that, by me birthing Nyakere with music and with ALOT Sanctuary, it will really help me. It's like a habit. It'll really help me with actually committing to the other stuff as well, because that's the first priority. So that has to be done in order for me to be birthing this. It's helped me with tracking stuff. I'll put like what it kind of looks like for me. Yours doesn't have to look like this, but just having it planned out has been super helpful and super like promising to my goals. Being able to graph it, being able to see my productivity, being able to measure it. In the past, I wasn't measuring anything. So sometimes when you don't measure stuff, you get caught up in your head. You think you're not doing anything. You think things are not happening. When in reality, a lot of things are actually going on. So being able to measure that and to notice, like, to manage stress, to be able to notice like how much I'm pushing myself on one day and how much I'm not. Like at the end of the day now, I can tell if I'm at a certain percentage throughout the day and if I've gotten stuff done from a tangible standpoint. So that's been really cool. And I definitely feel like it's been helping. So I kind of wanted to dive deeper into setting goals as an ambitious woman and really like noticing what goals to set. So most of the time we just set all of these goals that we think we need to set, but in reality we need to focus on like setting like priority goals as well as goals that are going to actually help us get to who we want to be. So you need to be intentional with what it is that you're wanting. You need to make sure that they're your goals and not somebody else's, because as women too, we have this tendency to people please. We have this tendency to want to cater to people. And so in order for you to lead and achieve in your divine mission, you have to set boundaries with yourself. That's going to be the next video, learning how to set internal boundaries and external boundaries, but mainly internal boundaries, because you teach people how to treat you. Really understanding that and navigating that, knowing that, okay, I have these goals, my intention is this, and this is what I'm wanting to do, and then starting to execute. You have to plan. For the longest time, I didn't plan, and I was winging it. And as a high achiever, like I was grinding and hustling and pushing through and making that happen. But you still have to plan. Planning has brought so much less stress into my reality. And when I say like I've started really implementing it this year, I mean like 2024 is when I was like, I'm going to take this planning thing up a notch, and it's been helping so much with efficiency. It's been helping so much with just like being present. And then the last point I was wanting to make is noticing when you need to speed up or slow down. So my word for 2024 is capacity. I'm going to bring it up many times. You need to know when your capacity is at its limit and when you can stretch and push a little bit more, because we only use like 5% of our brains is what I was hearing. I was hearing Olympic athletes use like 40%. So in order for you to like really be that person and lead in your mission and impact people and help people and be an activist and do all these things, you're gonna have to learn how to expand your capacity. But you don't have to do it all like at the same time. You can take breaks, you can take a second to expand it. And hustle culture tells you just need to be expanding all the time. You don't. You do need to be hustling, but you also need to be slowing down and listening to your body. I do talk a lot about how to cycle sync and sync your period with your reality so that whenever you have your period, you have a rest week. And yeah. So I hope this helped. I hope this was informative for you. If you want to dive deeper, I do have a Sacred Clarity Sales Call where I dive into my 3-month Sacred Feminine Leadership Immersion program, which will help you go from leading and achieving in everything under the sun to leading and achieving in your divine mission and your divine calling and your God-given purpose. And yeah, so the call will really just be about like learning about what blocks you have, me learning more about where you're at, and then us diving deeper into the program. So go ahead and check that out. And I'm also on YouTube, on Instagram, and those are my places. And then on top of that, I do have Nakara, my music. So if you're wanting to like dive into that and connect with high vibe content and God connected sound
ask me how
music,
I'm feeling. I said,
go ahead and follow me in there as well. All right, that's all. Bye.